latest outrage of the Nazis' indiscriminate fury is the bombing of Buckingham Palace. While missiles were raining down on London, as they've already rained upon many other of our towns, a time bomb fell only a few feet from the wall of the palace at the back. The King and Queen, who were absent when it exploded, soon returned to the spot and examined the damage, which was fairly heavy. The swimming pool was smashed, masonry had been hurled about, and much glass broken. Later, the palace was bombed again, but the King and Queen, who on this occasion were present, escaped mercifully unharmed. Their Majesties have continued to tour the districts that have suffered most damage in recent raids, and the knowledge that their King and Queen are among them, they were actually caught in a raid and had to take shelter during this particular visit, has greatly heartened the people. Their Majesties were tremendously impressed by their steady courage. Meanwhile, Hitler's rage grows more furious, and his bombers continue to strike in many parts of London as well as other cities and towns. Bombs have fallen in the very center of the capital, within a few hundred yards of Piccadilly Circus. The Nazi assault may well be a prelude to invasion, but in that event we shall simply stay put, as we have been told, while the enemy is dealt with by the services. A terrific anti-aircraft barrage has been organized to defend the capital. Nazi planes continue to be shot down by the score, and our own bombers are hitting back good and hard as the Battle of Britain reaches a climax. At this crisis in world history, the words of our Premier are an inspiration.
I express my admiration for the exemplary manner in which all the air raid precaution services of London are being discharged, especially the fire brigades, whose work has been so heavy and also dangerous. All the world that is still free marvels at the composure and fortitude with which the citizens of London are facing and surmounting the great ordeal to which they are subjected, the end of which, or the severity of which, cannot yet be foreseen. It is a message of good cheer to our fighting forces on the seas, in the air, and in our waiting armies, in all their posts and stations, that we send them from this capital city. They know that they have behind them a people who will not flinch or weary of the struggle, hard and protracted though it will be, but that we shall rather draw from the heart of suffering itself the means of inspiration and survival, and of a victory won not only for ourselves, but for all. A victory won not only for our own time, but for the long and better days that are to come.